Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can tell by today's video title, we are back again with another 10 heatless hairstyles for back to school. I haven't done a hairstyle video in a little while, and I know that it's back to school season now, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are going back to school or back to college or even back to work, so I feel like this video should be quite useful for everyone. All of the hairstyles in this video are super quick and easy to do. They don't require any heat and they're really trendy and stylish, so I really hope that there is something for everyone in this video. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But anyways, if you guys need some new hair inspo, then without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the very first hairstyle we're going to be starting out with is a really popular one that is literally all over Instagram these days. It is this really slick back kind of ponytail. It's very kind of model-esque. It's very Kendall Jenner, so I really have been enjoying this hairstyle. And the good news is that it's really quick and really simple. So all you want to do is you want to start off with a perfectly straight middle parting. I like to actually use my paddle brush to kind of help me scrape all of my hair back and kind of position my ponytail towards the back of my head, not too high, not too low, kind of like the mid-center of my head. Once I've gathered all of my hair and gotten rid of any lumps or bumps, I then basically tie everything together with quite a strong hair tie. You want to make sure that this doesn't kind of fall out halfway through the day, so you want to make sure that you use a pretty good hair tie for this. And the last step of this hairstyle that I feel like you definitely shouldn't miss is actually taming back all of the flyaways and baby hairs. So to tame any kind of flyaways and stray hairs, what I like to do is use this bed head stick that I got from Amazon. It's basically a hair gel that comes in a stick formula, which makes it really easy to apply and it doesn't dry really hard. It also doesn't give your hair like a super shiny finish like gel usually does. So this is really kind of discreet and it just gets the job done. And that is the finished hairstyle. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this. It's so easy to achieve and really simple. I feel like you can achieve this hairstyle on loads of different hair lengths, so I hope you guys like it. Moving on to the next hairstyle, it's basically a transition from the previous one into this really trendy bobble ponytail. Now this hairstyle can really be up to you how you do it. You could either have it as a high ponytail, you could have it as a low ponytail. I'm actually going to move my ponytail slightly higher just because I like the way that it looks when it's kind of like towards the top of my head. So once you've neatened it all up, all you want to do then is grab a bunch of clear elastic ties and start creating the little bobble effect. So I'm just grabbing my ponytail and I'm securing a clear elastic tie a couple of centimeters underneath the first one, and then you basically want to repeat that same step all the way down. And once you've done that, you can then move on to the fun part, which is pulling out the ponytail and making it into that bobble shape. This takes a little while. It takes a little bit of time and tweaking, but once you get it done, it's gonna look so cute. I feel like this kind of hairstyle actually originated from like K-pop and I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's so cute and so trendy. It's also way quicker to do than like a braid, but it's not a boring ponytail at the same time. So it's kind of like the perfect in between. Moving on to the next hairstyle. This one is very Ariana Grande / Madison Beer. This hairstyle is literally one of my favorite hairstyles to do ever. It's also very Y2K and very kind of like trendy once again, so I hope you guys like it. So the first step that I want to do is I want to section off my faux fringe. Now I have quite long hair, so this is a little bit tricky for me, but if you already have a fringe or bangs of any kind, this is going to be really easy for you. So once I've sectioned off my fake fringe, I then want to basically keep that out of the way for the rest of the hairstyle, so I'm going to tie it with a hair tie. The next step is of course to section off the ponytail. Now obviously this being a half updo, half downdo hairstyle, you don't want to take too much of your hair into the ponytail because you'll literally end up with no hair on the bottom section. So you want to play around with the amount of hair that you actually gather into the ponytail and make sure that it's right for your head of hair. So once I'm happy with the amount of hair, I'm then basically grabbing my comb and I'm just making sure that everything is nice and smooth and lump free. Once I'm happy with the position of my ponytail, I will once again secure it with an elastic tie, and then that is pretty much it for the pony. We're now going to focus back on the bangs, so I'm going to grab the fringe and kind of, you know, position it in the position that I want it to be. Once again, using your comb and the smoothing stick is really going to help with taming any flyaways. And basically what you want to do is you want to just kind of tuck it behind your ear and then bobby pin it to the back of your head so that it's nice and out of the way. And that is the finished hairstyle. I honestly love this so much. It makes me feel feels so cute and kind of like a princess, and I mean, why wouldn't you want that? I think it's a really easy way to get your hair out of your face while still having your hair down. Moving on to the next hairstyle, we're gonna be doing the 2 ponytails. I love this hairstyle so much. It may not be for everyone because it is quite a girly hairstyle, but I've been seeing this hairstyle on so many like models lately. I've been seeing it on Hailey Bieber, I've been seeing it on Kendall Jenner. Once again, all you want to do is you want to section off your hair into a middle parting. You want to make sure that it's, you know, really perfect all the way to the back. Use maybe 2 mirrors if that helps. And once again, you want to use your comb / hairbrush. You want to gather all of the hair up. This is tricky to do because obviously your hair follicles want to go in the opposite direction than up. So this does take a little bit of time to get it really nice and smooth, and once you do, it's gonna look so good. So once I've secured one side, I'm then repeating the same to the other side, and once again, I'm using my hair stick to really smooth out any of the baby hairs and flyaways because you want this to look really slick. So yeah, that is the finished hairstyle. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think. The next hairstyle is once again a really nice transition from the previous one. Basically, all you want to do is you want to roll up your ponytail into 2 space buns. Once again, such a simple hairstyle. It's very quirky in my opinion. I don't know what it is, but I just really like space buns and I think they look very unique. If you have quite long hair, this may be a little bit trickier than if you have shorter hair, so just play around with it, really create the shape of the space buns that you want, and make sure not only to tie it down with a hair tie, but also use bobby pins to really secure it down. Trust me, you want to pin those babies down because you really don't want those to kind of fall out halfway through the day. And this is the finished hairstyle. I absolutely love the way this looks. It just makes me feel so much younger as well, so I'm really liking it. Now, moving on to the next hairstyle, I feel like this is the it girl hairstyle. It's giving clean girl vibes, it's giving those aesthetics, and it's actually a hairstyle that I've been wearing all the time because it's so easy to just chuck my hair up into it. For this one, you do want to use a claw clip. I actually have this really nice clear one that goes with pretty much any outfit. I'm starting out with my hair in a middle parting. You could have it slightly off center if you prefer, and I'm literally just grabbing all of my hair, smoothing it down to make sure there's no lumps or bumps, and I'm actually pulling my hair into a lower ponytail. It's probably gonna sit about 2 centimeters above the nape of my neck, so you don't want it like really low, and I'm basically just securing that into a ponytail. Once that's done, I'm then grabbing all of my hair and I'm starting to twist it. I then do this weird maneuver that I don't really know how to describe, but I'm just gonna show you guys in slow motion what I do. I basically grab my hair and I twist it around my hand and I pull it, and I just don't know how to describe this motion, but I'm sure you guys will kind of get the hang of it if you watch this. It honestly makes doing this hairstyle literally like a 5-second hairstyle for me. Once I've kind of positioned my hair into this sort of like weird long bun, I'm then grabbing my clip and I'm just literally gripping that onto the back of my head. If you want, you can kind of manipulate some of the ends of your hair to create that sort of like spiky effect, which has been really trendy. But yeah, this is the finished hairstyle. It's very in right now, and it's just such an easy one to do, so it's definitely a winner. Now moving on to the next hairstyle, we are doing another bobble hairstyle. One hairstyle with the bobbles wasn't enough in this video, guys. So this time around, I'm starting off with a middle parting and I'm actually securing my hair into 2 lower kind of ponytails. Once that's done, I'm then repeating that same technique of grabbing a bunch of clear elastic ties and literally just spacing them out all down my ponytail. I'm probably leaving about 4 to 5 centimeters between each hair tie just to make sure that we have enough space to create that little bobble. Once I've done one side, I'm then moving on to the second side and repeating the same step. And now comes the fun part, pulling the little ponytails apart. I literally love doing this, and it takes me a while because I really want the bobbles to be like perfectly round. But once they are, they look absolutely amazing. And that is the finished hairstyle. Once again, it's giving me such K-pop vibes. I'm really here for it. Now moving on to the next hairstyle. This one looks really intricate from the back, but honestly, it's not that difficult to do at all. So this hairstyle is mainly focused on the back of the head. So what you want to do is you want to section off the top half of your hair. You want to grab it and then kind of separate it into 4 strands. We're basically going to be creating a braid with 4 strands rather than 3, and that's what gives this whole design that really intricate look. So first up, we're starting off with that first strand on the left. What you want to do with this is you want to weave it over the second strand, under the third, and then over the fourth again. again. Once you've done that once, you then basically repeat that same step until you get to the desired length. So just to recap, you want to go over the second strand, under the third strand, and then over the fourth strand. Once you've done this a couple of times, you're going to find this super easy, so just persevere. Now, once I've done that and I kind of am happy with the length of the braid, I'm then going to secure it down with a clear hair tie, and then I'm actually going to pull out the braid. You almost want to pull it out at the top to make it really loose and undone, but you want to keep the bottom really nice and tight, so it kind of creates like a triangular shape. You can then just pull out a couple of hair strands by your face to frame it, and that is the hairstyle complete. I love this one so much. It really does look like you've put a lot of effort into it, but we both know it only took you like 5 minutes. Moving on to the next hairstyle, we've got a little bit of an updo situation. I'm obsessed with this one. So first things first, you can literally gather all of your hair into a high ponytail and secure it down with an elastic tie. Once you've done that, you then want to flip your whole ponytail in front of your face. It's gonna look a little bit silly, but trust me. You then want to grab another elastic tie and you want to kind of create a little loop out of your hair at the top. It should look something like this. Now, once you've done that, you want to get another hair tie and you want to secure that down at the end of your ponytail. You know, the little bit of hair that's just dangling there? Then what you want to do is you want to split the ponytail into 2 sections and then twist the whole thing over your bun. And then to really tighten everything up and really put it into its shape, you can actually tighten that hair tie that we put in last. And this should create this kind of like double tiered bun, which I love the look of. This hairstyle is also amazing for people that want to achieve this kind of like top bun, but they have a lot of hair, kind of like me. And this is the finished hairstyle. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's very different. I would say this is a much simpler way to achieve a top knot bun rather than just kind of like twisting your hair on itself, which can prove to be quite difficult when you've got long hair. And now moving on to the very last hairstyle, we're basically going to be taking some sections of hair out from the front of the face and leaving that out. I'm then taking all of the section of hair above my ears and kind of just pulling that up into a high ponytail. Now you could totally leave this hairstyle as it is. It's very similar to hairstyle number 3, but obviously the fringe is slightly different. However, with this hairstyle, we're actually going to be taking that ponytail and making a top knot bun out of it. Personally, I used to love doing this hairstyle so much when I went to college, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's very, very simple. Now with a top knot bun, you could obviously make it super like neat, super tight, or you can make it quite messy and undone, so it's totally up to you. But yeah, that is the last hairstyle. I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think. So those were the 10 heatless hairstyles for back to school. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which one of these hairstyles was your favorite. I honestly cannot choose my favorite, but I just love the ones that are like super quick and super easy to achieve. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up down below, and also let me know if you guys want to see any more videos like this in the future. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video / found it interesting and helpful, but that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!